country, then you're in. Okay. Home runs. So we only have, 4 games in Major League Baseball? 5, I guess, if you count the doubleheader. So we don't have a whole lot to choose from. All right. Now, the Phillies and the Braves, I've put these basically for game 2. All right. But keep an eye on game 1. That's kind of the outlier. I think that starts at noon Central, 1 Eastern. I believe. Check your times on it. Phillies and the Braves. The postponement from Wednesday. Okay, so Kyle Schwarber plus 235, Cal Raleigh plus 320, Marcell Ozuna plus 400, Ronald Acuna plus 450, and Lawrence Butler plus 450. Lawrence Butler of the A's. So where you're going, and again, like I said, there's not a whole lot to choose from, and I'm going to show you here in just a second. My man, Big Cody Kimbrough. What's up, bro? How about some Rookie of the Year opps? Ooh. Let me check on that. Give me a second on that. I'll tell you what. Let me look at it, and I'll answer it at the 12 p.m. Eastern show because I want to dig in just a bit more on that. But I love that question. Good call. Man. I'm going Marcell Ozuna plus 400. And again, remember, Braves and the Phillies, they play 2 games today, right? So, Ray Garcia, no Brent Rooker. I wanted to, and I'm going to show you here in a second. Like, it's – let's jump into it. I'm going to go Marcell Ozuna, okay, and drop in the chat who you like. The problem, and you'll see on the historicals, is that there's just nothing there today, man. Like, there's nothing to really get off. I mean, I'd take Brenton Rooker any day of the week to hit a bomb. You know what I mean? Lawrence Butler just has a statistic, right? Like, it's not a big. And Butler's been hitting the ball very well. All right. So, again, here's the other thing, okay, that you need to know about Major League Baseball today. I think there are 5 games total. 2 of them are the Braves and the Phillies. And guess what? Braves and the Phillies are the only games that are not in a retractable roof stadium. So this is game 1. All right. It's 1:05 p.m. Eastern. All right. Possible drizzle, 69 degrees, humidity. You got it there, but you do have real rain chances. Keep an eye on that. Look at the wind. That tells you right there. All right. First 3 innings, it's blowing 5 miles an hour out. All right. 4th, 5th, and 6th innings, it's blowing 5 miles an hour out to right field. All right. And then it's moving more. Right. So, yeah, that's game 1. Game 2, warmer, more humidity, less chance of rain. Wind calmed down too. So, that's it. That's all we've got for weather because the rest of them are going to be in closed dorms, closed roofs. So there you go. It's an odd day in Major League Baseball. Now, our hitter versus pitcher historicals, let me just show you. So Ronald Acuna, all right, Zach Wheeler, he is throwing game 2 for the Phillies. Christopher Sanchez is throwing game 1. Ronald Acuna, 4 home runs, all right, 13 hits, 51 at bats. Okay, but again, that's game 2. Matt Olson, Sanchez, game 1, 2 home runs, 4 hits, 12 at bats. There you go. Kyle Schwarber, Chris Sale is throwing game 2. All right. 4 hits off 9 at bats, 2 home runs. Matt Olson in game 1, 7 hits, 35 at bats, 2 home runs. Marcell Ozuna. Yeah. You see it. All right. 2 home runs, 11 at bats, 11 hits off 62 at bats. All right. Nick Castellanos got himself, I mean, the rest of them, you see these numbers, there's really not big, besides Austin Riley against Zach Wheeler in game 2, 12 hits off 49 at bats and 2 walks, 1 home run. I mean, that's what we're looking at, right? You see, there's just not much there. Let's invert it here. All right. And again, Phillies and Braves, you've got some numbers. Other than that, it's a whole lot of not much. There's not much. They just don't have a lot of bats, right? So, yeah. Doesn't mean that there can't be runs. Doesn't mean they're not going to be home runs. We just don't have it in our information. Hitting streaks. Jose Ramirez, 21 games. Ozzy Albies, 12. Brandon Lowe, 11. Seiya Suzuki, 9 straight. Marte, 9 straight. Ryan O'Hearn, 8 straight. Paul Goldschmidt, 8 straight. Josh Naylor, 7 straight. Teoscar Hernandez, 7 straight. There you go.